Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah bil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina Muhammadin asyrafil mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. So now we've come to the final ayah in Surat Yasin, ayat 83. Fasubhanallazi biyadihi malakutu kulli shay'in wa ilayhi turja'un. Before we start the Irab of this ayah, I would just like to remind us what was the previous ayah about. Yes, the previous ayah said, إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون. Yes, and in class we did a bit of translation, and we said it was something like, when he intends something, only his command that he says to it be, and it is. So this was our effort. And then I added two translations here. His practice when he intends to do something is no more. The no more here is what is innama. Innama is not really a combination of inna and ma. It's actually by itself. Innama is actually by itself. But there are instances where we can actually translate it as inna and ma. But that is by coincidence. But as a huruf or as a half, is actually a word by itself. Innama. So it means innama only, or innama no more. Because no more is like saying only. And we can I like this translation. When he intends something, his command is only that he says to it be, and it becomes. So that's all he has to do. That's what we're saying. That's all he has to say. He just says be, and it becomes. So that's the strength of the inama comes in that sense. Okay. So this is just a reminder, because there's some connection between ayah 82 and ayah 83, and hence why I wanted to go through that. Okay, now let's start with our famous fa. I'm going to break this off, because eventually we find that there are a number of ways we can look at fa, but I will just put down what Sister Shiraz would like it to be, or thinks it should be. So I have no worries about that. So what is this fa? Okay, so you're saying that it is alfa al-fa'u al-istiqnaf. Is that an alif or a hamza al-istiqnaf?
Istinaf alif. Alif sinta hamza nun alif.
Yes. Oops, sorry. I was searching for that. I can't seem to find it. Okay, al-istiqnaf. Is there an alif? Yes, al-istiqnaf. It doesn't get upset, so that must be the correct spelling. Now, what about subhana? What is subhana?
This should be a maf'ul mutlaq.
So this is a maf'ul.
For the fi'l, actually this will be maf'ul.
But what would its fi'l be? If it's a maf'ul mutlaq, what is the fi'l for this maf'ul mutlaq?
Subhana maf'ul. It should be sabbaha yusabbihu.
Okay. A maf'ul mutlaq. Li fi'l, is for the fi'l that is not there. It's just like shukran. Now, whenever we have things like shukran and subhana, it is a custom to say that it is I. I. So I praise, or I am thankful. So if it is I,
then
yes,
it should be usabbihu.
Yes, that's right. Mahzuf. The fi'l mahzuf. Takdiruhu usabbih. I hope this comes out because sometimes the harakah can't be seen. Oh, okay, alhamdulillah, there is usabbih.
Alhamdulillah.
Usabbih. Yep, okay, good. Allazi.
Allazi, this is mudaf ilayh, and it is ism mawsul.
Yep, ism mawsul.
Ism mawsul. It is.
And usually when it is this type of isim, when it's a mawsulah, what it is, what is the mu'rab, what's the i'rab for
It
this?
is mabni. It is mabni.
And this is mabni on?
It is mabni on al-sukun.
Yes, al-sukun. Alhamdulillah. And as you said, this is fi mahali?
في محل جر مضاف إليه.
في محل جر
مضاف إليه.
مضاف إليه. مضاف إليه. Yes, we have two ways of saying this. To say that it is a mudaf ilayh, or we can also say because of the idafa. Yeah, so we can say that, or we can say that it is because of the idafa, and we would say this as bil.
لأنه إضافة.
We'll say bil. Oh no.
بالإضافة.
Yes, you're right about the innahu as well. Yeah, but the normal is to say this one. Yeah. I think have I put an extra lam? Yeah. Now, biyadihi, what is this one?
بيديه ملكوت. This is جملة اسمية. بيديه is خبر مقدم in this.
Okay.
And
maybe
ملكوت will be مبتدا مؤخر, and this is whole صلة الموصول.
All right. So subhanallazi, this is our maf'ul mutlaq. Yes. And you're saying that subhanallazi is actually your idafa. Yeah. And allazi is jar. Yeah. It is the isim that subhana, the mudaf, made jar. Oh well, because it's a possession. Yeah, not that it made it jar, but because it's possessive relationship. And then you're saying that allazi is an isim mawsul. Yes, so it has to have its sila. Yeah. And you're saying that this is actually biyadihi. Remember, we cannot have a mubtada that is in the form of jar wa majrur. Yeah. And you see that there is something rafa here. Yeah. So the automatic thing here is to say that this is a jumla ismiyah, the sila of allazi. Yeah. Is that your line of thought? Okay. So here would be then the mubtada, which is pushed back, or mu'ahar as we say. And then we have our khabar, which is brought to the front, and this is your muqaddam, and this whole thing will become the silah to allazi. Yeah. And this is light because it continues. We have another idafa here and another idafa here. So as you can see, one idafa, two idafa, yeah, and within that idafa is another idafa, and outside that idafa is another idafa. So this is an amazing sentence. Yes, it's an amazing ayah. Subhanallah. Okay, so now, what's a good way to put this so that it doesn't look? Yeah, I think we put the small bits first, and then after this we will say the jumlah is the silah. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm going to put here jar wa majrur, but as you know, most jar wa majrur will be muta'alliq. Because this is the khabar muqaddam. Yeah, we can say that this jar wa majrur, jar ومجرور.
जी
What are the two ways of saying this? There are two ways of saying it. jar
jar
majrur.
wa majrur.
Or
This should be متعلق to خبر محذوف. Is
okay.
it in that way?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so jar wa majrur
जी
متعلق
to خبر.
بخبر. Or we can just say it's بخبر مقدم محذوف. Yeah, محذوف. Or we can also say the shibhu jumlah, yeah, is ذهب مقدم. Yeah, we can also say that. The two ways of saying it. Oh, let's not forget our he. Sorry. Our ha. Wa-al-ha. There's another small.
Which is going back to al-lazi.
Yeah. So this ha is damir muttasil.
متصل.
And it itself.
مجرور بالكسرة. بالإضافة.
مجرور
في محل جر بالإضافة.
بالكسرة.
بالكسرة.
So we can get more and more detail if we want to. Yeah, that's how we look at this. بالكسرة بالإضافة. And let's put here malakutu is our mubtada.
مؤخر.
مبتدأ مرفوع مؤخر مرفوع ضمة بالضمة. And of course the jumlah اسمية بهذه ملكوت is صلة موصول of الذي. So this is what we do. And as you know, صلة موصول does not have a place in Irab because that place is already represented by الذي. Yeah. Okay.
لا محل لها من الإعراب.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. So now we go to the kulli shay'in. Yeah, so how do we say this? We can also break this down, what we did before.
kulli is again mudaf ilayh.
Yeah, so this is mudaf ilayh. And it's majroor, of course. بالكسرة. Yeah.
مجرور بالكسرة. جي.
Yeah. And بالكسرة. And it is also a مضاف. وهو مضاف. And شيء
is مضاف إليه. ثاني. This is a سكين مضاف إليه.
Yep. Okay. All right. Do we need to say whether it's muta'alliq to anything?
شيء كل مضاف إليه ثاني. So this is again for the same.
Form the same. Yes. Exactly.
For the same.
So wa ilayhi. What is wa?
Wow is حرف عطف.
Okay. Wow. عاطفة. and إليه.
إليه is jar majroor.
Oops, sorry.
إلى is حرف جر. He is ضمير متصل مجرور بالكسرة.
Okay, I'll just put it as Jawa Majroor. And then
so this will be وإليه ترجعون. This is to متعلق to ترجعون.
So this is also a case, similar case to biyadihi. Yeah, it's a similar case to biyadihi. So how would I put that? متعلق. Well, I should put it in the next sentence actually. Let's say we just put it as one. So, oops, sorry. Okay, so this is the first case. It's muta'alliq to the same thing. We shall put here. Where is that? Bahaba muqaddam. Mahzuf, yeah.
The first one, no?
Yes, the first one.
The first one.
Yeah. And then the second one, we can just use the terminology that I mentioned before. Shibuhu. Jumla. You know that it is Jumla. And this whole Shibu Jumla is في محل رفع.
Here it will be rafa. Where? The first one?
Oh, sorry.
In this?
Yeah. متعلق بخبر مقدم محذوف. Yeah, because this one you want to put them here. Why do we put it? It doesn't. Yeah. في محل رفع. خبر مقدم. Yeah, خبر مقدم. Same thing actually, just a different way of
the محذوف خبر is في محل رفع. That is what is been said.
Yeah, alright. Now here, I'm not sure how to get rid of the. Okay. Go. Now, we are going to do the Irab for turja'un. So this is what is the root letters for this?
Ra, Jim, Ain is the madda.
Ra, Jin, Ain, and the family.
I think so. It has to be from where you will be done. So it has to be from family 4.
Yes, family 4. Alhamdulillah. So, but it's turja, it's not yurji. Yeah. So this would be not only is it family 4, but it is
majhul. This is majhul.
Yeah, it is majhul. Alhamdulillah. So I'm going to put both the ma'lum as well as the majhul together so that we know. Okay, so this is our majhul and this one is our ma'lum. Okay, alhamdulillah. Now, good. So this is therefore your fi'lun
mudari'un mabniyun
mabniyun
للمجهول
which is basically saying that it is in the passive form. Yeah, not that it is mabni, but it is in the passive form. And we know that turja'un is actually Irab wise is
Marfu. It is in the marfu state.
Yes, it is in the marfu state. Yeah, because of the presence of
بثبوت
noon.
النون.
بثبوت
بثبوت النون.
ثبوت النون. And the wow is our, because
واو is ضمير متصل فاعل مرفوع.
yeah, so whenever we have a fi'il, we must have a fa'il. Otherwise, it's an incomplete fi'il. Then we will call it nakis, because when it doesn't have a fa'il, the thing hasn't taken place, and all we have is the time it took place. Yeah, so that's why we have nakis. Fi mahali, what do we call it?
رفع.
Fi mahali raf'in.
نائب الفاعل.
Naibul fa'il. Good, excellent. Naibul fa'il. Alright. Have I spelled this wrongly? Obviously, it's upset. Let's see if I can correct that. Yeah, that's it. Naibul fa'il. Alhamdulillah. Now, this is what we said before. There is a haba muqaddam, so the fi'il mudari'un is actually our
فإليه ترجعون. I didn't get the question, sister. What was the question?
we have a haba muqaddam. So what is the turja'un then?
Acha. No, I thought this ilayhi should be mutaliq to turja'un.
So you're saying that this one should be muta'alliq to turja'un?
To this fail, turja'un.
Okay, alright, that makes sense. So this should be muta'alliq
to turja'un. Because of jumla failure, fail file, and muqaddam, jar majroor can be muqaddam also, right? In the fail, jumla failure.
Yeah, turja'un.
Ji.
The shibh jumla actually muta'alliq to turja'un.
Turja'un.
Okay. Okay. So if this is the case, if it's the first case, how would we write the Irab of turja'un?
So this should be the hal of the no. Turja'un, the Irab, this is the same thing, sisters. Fail mudari mabni lil majhul.
Yeah, it's the same, but
naib al fa'il wal jumlatu ma'tufa. So this has to be ma'tuf on the thing before.
No. What I'm saying is, we are saying there is a khabar. Yeah.
No, but this is not a khabar, right?
This is not the khabar. No. So what is it? If there is one khabar, then turja'un is the.
You mean to say this is a mubtada?
Yes, this is a mubtada. Yes. But
now in the other way. Okay.
So yes, this would be the mubtada. Yeah, this will be the mu'ahhar that we're looking at. Yeah, just like in this case, it was straightforward. It is an isim. Yeah, so we could see we could see it straight away. But in this case, it's not an isim. Yeah, what was the isim was here. So that's what was confusing in a way. Yeah. And on top of that, it's not a mufrad isim, it is a phrase. Yeah, so that's why we didn't see this straight away. But since there's a haba, there must be something there. Yeah, so now in this case, we're saying that the habar itself is mahzuf. Yeah? And the ilahi is muta'alliq to that habar that is mahzuf. So,
got it. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So now for number one, how would we word turja'un?
So this is mubtada muakhar.
Okay, yes. So now we will say al-jumla. Yeah, this is jumla fi'liyah, isn't it?
Jumla.
Yeah,
Jumla fi'liyah.
Al-jumla al-fi'liyah Is it fi'il? Yes, it is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is fi'il.
We won't say marfu because it's not mufrad. It's not mufrad, so it's actually a jumlah. So this would we say fi, right?
Fi mahali rafa.
Yeah, fi mahali raf'in. Now we say it's mubtada. Yeah, so it's mubtada, and of course it's mu'ahar. It's been pushed back. Now, if we say shibhu jumlah is muta'alliq to turja'un, saying then this would the second case be the same, the i'rab?
I'rab will be the same. Whereas here jar majroor muta'alliq bil fi'l. I think so it can be directly said in that way, sister.
Okay. The interesting part is, remember when we have a muta'alliq, there are two types of muta'alliq. Muta'alliq bil fi'il, muta'alliq bil khabar. Yeah? We don't have muta'alliq bil mubtada. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is something basic, I think, sometimes that we forget. That when we have a shibhu jumlah that muta'alliq to bil turja'un, which is we're saying that it is mubtada mu'ahar, right? So we're saying actually it's muta'alliq to be mubtada. This was why I was a bit hesitant. I was a bit hesitant to say this. So how would we put this now? What happens here is, I will show you what the grammarians say. Yeah? They said this turja'un, yeah, is actually fi mahali, and then we will correct the number 2. Fi mahali raf'in and it is actually khabar. Yeah, it is actually khabar. It itself is a khabar. Yeah, it itself is a khabar. In this case, we're saying it's a mubtada, yes? But now we're saying no, it is actually a khabar. And there's actually a missing mubtada. Li mubtada.
Mahzoof.
Yes, mubtada mahzoof. Mahzoof. And it is estimated to be or taqdiruhu or ala taqdir. These are two ways of saying it. And if you see the sentence, you understand. Wa antum, this is your mubtada. Antum is your mubtada. Ilayhi, ilayhi turja'un. Yeah, turja'un. So if we're going to say this i'rab, how do we correct number 2?
So the mubtada mahzoof and ilayhi is jar majroor muta'alliq to khabar.
So now this is actually your khabar. Yeah. So the sentence is correct, but how we looked at it is different. Yeah, because we thought it was the mubtada, so it was like be mubtada doesn't seem to go, but now we know why it's actually not mubtada, but it's actually the khabar in this case. Yeah. So alhamdulillah, does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. So we need to remove the zamir from turja'un and make it as a mubtada there. Turja'un, antum is the zamir. So take that zamir and make it as mubtada. Antum wa antum ilayhi turja'un.
Yeah. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So now let's translate. How do we translate this? How do I move it to that side?
Fasubhanallazi. So pure is he in whose hand is the kingdom of each and everything.
So glorified, yeah. Subhan is to lift someone, lift him above all anything that is not perfect. Yes, subhan. Just like we said that to swim is to swim is the same root letters, right? So when you swim, you float above. So when you say subhana, you lift up, you make the person above everything else. Yes, it's glorified. So glorify be to the one, yeah, allazina, to the one.
To the one in whose hand is
hand, yes,
is the kingdom of each and everything.
Is the kingdom of each and everything.
And you all.
Sorry.
And you, because if I take that antum which you have kept as mubtada mahzuf,
I can put that in brackets. I can put that in brackets. Okay.
And towards him is that you all will be returned. Right? Okay. And towards him you all will be returned.
And to him, I will just put two, yeah, because in English we normally say two. And to him, you all will be returned. You all. So this you all is the one that is
antum jinn.
So this is in the form of a jumla ismiyah if we take the second clause, yeah, wa antum, and you all, yeah, okay, you all will be returned. Alhamdulillah. Okay, all right. So Alhamdulillah, we have finished Surah Yasin, Ayat 83. Thank you, Sister Shiraz. But before you go, I just want to go through a few things which I thought was interesting. Yes, because in the course of the 83 ayah that we did, yes, we come across fa in many forms. Yes, so I thought we will go through some of the ones that happen often. Yeah. There is one new one here which I'm going to introduce, which is associated with this ayah 83, something that the grammarians did. Okay, they call it al-fa'u mufsiha. Yeah, fa'u mufsiha. Sometimes they say fasiha, but mufsiha is actually the correct term. Yeah, because it's the one that clarifies. Yeah? Mufsiha is like isim maf'ul, so mufsiha. Yeah? We know fa sababiyah. Fa sababiyah, it changes the verb after it. Yeah, and for it to be fa sababiyah, before it there must come either a command or a negation. Yeah, command here meaning amar, prohibition.
Amar.
Dua is a form of command in a way, but it's a polite command. Yes, when we ask Allah for something, yes, so we don't command Allah to do it, but the word itself is in the shape. Yes, it's a talab and it is majzoom. Yeah, so all of this will come before the fa, and then after it become mansub. This is one of the nawasibs. Yeah, one of the hurufs that makes the verb nasab or light. So, yeah, so if we see this, I wonder if I can expand this. I'm not sure, I might upset things. Okay, because I just want you to see that this is actually light. It's become mansub. Yeah, fatamassa. No, not fatamassu, but fatamassa. So in this case, under this is the Quranic example. Yeah, so this is actually fa sababiyah. And what it does is it shows the result or consequence of that command or negation that you did before. Okay? Command, request, whatever it was. Yeah. But it's something when you do to the word, it'll become light. Yeah, it'll become light. Then we have something that we saw also in the ayah before, the ta'qib. Yeah, so this is actually an atifa, the fa atifa. But why we say it's ta'qib? Because it tells you it comes immediately after, as opposed to all the other atafs, yeah, that you know, like wow atifa. It doesn't, when you say that when we say Ali and Ahmad went to school, right? And you say N with a wow. Whether Ali and Ahmad went to school together is not mentioned. Whether Ahmad came after Ali or Ali came after Ahmad, we don't know. Yeah, just we know that they both went to school. Yeah, so that one has no order. But fa ta'kid, yes.
Correct.
One after the other. And of course, summa is also ataf, but it's a longer time than fa. Some time has to pass. Then summa this happens. Yeah? So this is something we need to remember. So here, first he caused him to die, and of course once he's dead, he will bury him. Yeah, he will bury him. So this is why it's immediate. Yeah, فَأَقْبَرَهُ. Yeah. Okay. Istiqnaf, we know, we see this a number of times in the surah. When you start a new sentence and it's not grammatically tied to what precedes it. Remember, if it's two words that has ataf in it, then it follows in I'rab. Yeah, two words that are two sentences, not so. Yeah, but two words, yes. That means if the word before it is jar, then it is jar. If it is rafa, it's rafa. Nasab, it's nasab. Yeah, but not so much jumlah. Yeah. Now with istiqnaf, there is no grammatical connection. It stands alone. It starts. Fa inna ma'al usri yusra. This is from Ashar. Yeah. So indeed, with hardship comes ease. So it's a new sentence. Then we have this new one that we saw, which is mufsiha. We'll come back to this after we go to rabita. We all know rabita. It's also known as what is this? Not wikayah, waqi'ah. Yeah, because one links, the other one indicates the place. Yeah, that this is a shart. This is the jawabu shart. Yeah, so one says it links to the shart, the other one says after me is the jawabu shart. Yeah, so it's the same type of fa, just two different names. So this is used to connect the jawabu shart to the shart. Sometimes the shart is not there, it's mahzuf. Okay, sometimes the shart is not there, but there is a shart, but it's just not stated. Okay, so this is rabita. So mufsiha, however, looks like a rabita, yeah, because it's something that is a result of something else. Yeah, it comes after a preceding condition or something occurred. Something
before
occurred.
This.
So then this comes, but there is no grammatical connection. You don't have a majzum with followed by a majzum. If it's two verbs, right? Normally, if it is conditional, then the first one, the fi'il shart is majzum, the jawabu shart is majzum. Yeah. 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 So we see here. Yeah. Here. I didn't put the harakah. But yeah. But we have one that is majzum, and the other one is. Oh dear me. Let's look at the ayat 282. Sometimes.
282.
282.
So
it's almost towards the end.
End last, yeah. Surah Baqarah.
Oh wow, okay. I had to choose a long one. Where is it? Here, is it this one?
What was that? Wa in tafalu,
Oh,
fa innahu fusuqun bikum. I think so that is the ayah.
Okay. Fasauku. Is this 282?
No, this is not this ayah. This is a different surah.
Okay, let's go and have a look at what I did just now. Let's look at the Rum. Yeah, Rum 44. Rum 44. That one was too long. Oops, sorry. What am I doing? Arum is Which
This
surah?
is easy. Surah Baqarah is easy, na, Ustaza, sister?
Yes, dear. Which is easy?
Surah Baqarah's one. فَإِن تَفْعَلُوا فَإِنَّهُ فُسُوقٌ بِكُمْ وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمُكُمُ اللَّهُ.
This one, yes? This ending, right? وَإِن تَفْعَلُوا فَإِنَّهُ فَسُوقٌ بِكُم.
فُسُوقٌ
Okay.
بِكُم.
So, okay, let me look at this one. 282. I just want to show you the Irab. Sorry.
Ji.
How do we go?
Prophet Jazim on this.
So here we go to 282. So it's towards the end, right? Boom, tum, tum. Almost towards the end. Yeah. وَإِن تَفْعَلُوا. So this is a shad, it is mazum, and the noon has been dropped, yes, and we have the fa rabita, as we mentioned, and the jawbu shad itself is also, or is it going to be one of those tafsir bifa? No, it's fi mahali jazm, because it's an ayah, yeah. It is an ayah, so that's why it's fi mahali jazm. So that's why I didn't see any signs of jazm here. This is I was thinking about whether we had it for the Arum one. But the Arum one, what was the ayah number? 44, is it?
Some 80.
Oh, hold on. Here's Arum. And 44. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, this is also another case of Man kafara fa'alayhi kufruhu. This is also another case of fi mahali, I think 3044. I can't seem to find one that is actually mufrad. Yeah, then it will be easier to see. Not same, single words. Jazm, kafara. Oh, this is fi'il madi on top of that. Yeah, it's still fi mahali. Yeah. But I think you know, you're familiar with shards, right? And then usually we have a lightest fi'il followed by a lightest fi'il. Yeah, between the two fas. So what's new here today is the mufsiha. Yeah. Why I say it's new? Because there is something that is connected to the previous ayah. There's a preceding condition. Yeah. But there is no grammatical connection, as I say, there's no fi mahali jazm, or majzum. Yeah. There is just a rhetorical one. There's a balaghah reason. Okay, so let me explain. So let me explain. Now, remember you said that this was istiqnafiyah. Yes? Now, the actual Irab for this, actually, two. Okay? Not istiqnafiyah in this case.
Okay.
They actually gave us two options. Number one. One is the Arabita.
Okay.
One is Rabita. Sorry, subhanallah. I have not changed this. B Ta, yeah. Ta, yeah. Okay. And then the second one is our friend, the new one that we're looking at. Mufsiha. I think. Oh, subhanallah. I should be number 2, isn't it? Okay.
Second option.
Yeah, so this is al-mufsiha. Yeah, mufsiha. Okay. And what it is basically saying, yeah,
there should be a short.
this is it is actually connected to Ayat 82. Okay.
Okay.
And now I'm going to go through this. Sorry. There is there's an implied or explicit condition, but in this case it is implied. Yeah. If things are truly as just described, yeah, when he says that his command is be and it is, right, then of course you should glorify him. He's the one. Yeah, he's the one. Yeah. Okay, now here al-mufsiha, why do we say this? Yeah, it's very much like your istiqnah actually, but usually istiqnafiyah sometimes is not even connected to the ones before it. Yes, it's just totally new. Yeah, but in this case there is a connection. Yeah, so so how they look at it is this way. It's actually sometimes, you know, when they do all the tafsir, I am always very fascinated how the minds work. You know, we just think of one way. You know, they think of so many ways of looking at it. Subhanallah, but that's how Allah has made them, right? All of this comes from Him after all. So here, it opens up a new independent sentence that looks like a jawab, yeah, but there is no, as I said before, there's no fi mahali jazm, yeah. There is no
condition there.
Yes, but the usage is rhetorical, meaning that because we are thinking of the fact that Allah can do all this, create, destroy, resurrect, by the word be, yeah, because remember the whole of Surah Yasin is talking about this. Yeah, so you must glorify. Yeah, and it looks as if the result is, or the response appears to be Fasubhanallazi, the very last ayah. So sometimes, subhanallah, we don't realize this. Yeah, we don't realize this. Okay. So I'm going to add this, so it might look as if it's
so it is been giving the reasoning for the previous thing, that because this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does this, so it is a duty upon you to do this.
Yes.
So
yeah. But the other one says, here there is a condition. If, it's just like when we put inna, right? If the things are as truly as described, then do this. Whereas in this case, it's not saying if. It's saying that Allah can do all this. So, glorify Him.
It is upon you to glorify Him.
Yes.
It is like ordering.
Yes, that's right. So, it is upon you to glorify Him. Alhamdulillah. Excellent. Yeah. So I know this might be a bit confusing, but here the istinafiyah, the word istinafiyah here is used to say the start of a new sentence, not as a technical term. So I hope you can appreciate this. Yeah.
No, alhamdulillah. Okay. This was really very clear. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So in this case, not so much as it being an istinaf, yes, but istinaf is a bigger topic. Yeah. Mufsiha is narrows even narrower, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Just like the ataf is a big topic, and then we have the ta'kid, which is more specific, right? So this one is still there, but it's now zoning on to something like this. Yeah, it's mufsiha because there is a rhetorical connection between the two. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now, so I think Alhamdulillah, we've completed Surah Yasin. I am, Alhamdulillah, really. It has been a very, very good experience and journey for me. And I would like to thank you very much to all the students who have taken who have taken part in the whole course. Yes, inshallah.
Thanks for you, sister, for making this understand in such a beautiful way.
Alhamdulillah. Yes, it all comes from Allah.
Like all the grammatical things. May Allah accept it
from all of us. Yeah, from all of us. Yes, okay. subhanallah wa bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Barakallahu fikum. Jazakallah khairan. Ukhti.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa iyyak.
Alhamdulillah.
Jazakallah khairan kaseera, sister.
Amin wa iyyakum.